The sun has set for the final time in this chapter of my journey. This is the last time I will be filming from my urban homestead. The end of an era is here, and what an incredible journey it has been. But it's not the end. I see this as only the beginning of something great. The last couple of years here and my sustainability journey has been absolutely incredible, and all the followers, all the support, all the comments, all the words of encouragement, all the questions have been absolutely incredible. But now I want to take you along in my next journey, which is twofold. We are moving to a new part of the Western Cape into the garden route. The garden route is a simply magnificent part of the country. If you haven't been there, you're definitely missing out. But what that means is I won't be owning a house anymore. We will be renting, which comes with a whole different set of challenges. Challenges I want to share with you because many of you that are watching are probably sharing or will be sharing exactly those same challenges. So as I step into the new journey, I'm going to move into a potted vegetable garden environment. I'm also going to be purchasing a piece of land, 2 hectares of pure bliss. And on that, I'm going to be creating a separate YouTube channel, which is all about setting up that homestead. Now, the name, location, and details of that YouTube channel and that homestead will still be revealed in a grand reveal. Listen to the kids having such a glorious time. It's an absolutely awesome evening tonight. That will all be coming with time, and I'm very excited to be sharing that with you. But for now, let's look at some of the great memories of this garden, some of the teachings, and then we're going to fast forward into the new house, new garden, so that I can do an introduction there and share some of the ideas of what I want to achieve in that space. I will see you next time in the garden route. And there we go, here I am, garden route, more specifically in George. What a transition it has been. We've been here for just over a month now, and climate-wise, it's been quite a big adjustment. The biggest 2 things, I must say. First of all, no wind. There is no wind. People from George will say there's wind, but if you're from Cape Town, this is not wind. There is mostly no wind. When there is wind, it can get a little bit windy, but I'm talking 30-40 k's an hour. The way I measure things is the way the trees grow. All the trees here grow vertically, straight up. In Cape Town, trees grow at 45 degrees. The wind, or the lack thereof, has been pure bliss. It's been so nice to enjoy just being out in the garden, out and about. And also, with the lack of wind, is being able to see plants and veggies thrive. I mean, absolutely thrive. The other thing getting used to down here is temperature and humidity. It's hot, very hot. I'm talking 36 up to 40 degrees quite regularly every day with quite high humidity. So even right now, just standing in the shade, I'm sweating. So yeah, a little bit of compromise in comparison for the move. But what this has meant for me is A transition from a beautiful, lush food forest style garden into a container garden. Like I said, this is a rental for us while we set up our homestead out in the little Karoo. And with it being a rental, we can't go and rip out lawns and put in market style gardens or vegetable gardens. So we need to adapt. Also, we might not be here for forever. I don't know how long we're going to be here for. So you also don't want to put too much effort into gardens. Pots provide a lot of versatility. Container gardening is huge all over the world for this exact reason. If you rent, you have certain limitations, but don't let that limit you and your ability and what you want to achieve. So what this new chapter is going to be about is container gardening. How do we do it? What do we need to think about? I have some amazing footage of just the last 3 weeks being here. I've seen peppers grow like I've never seen peppers grow before. We have picante peppers. I don't want to use the other name because it's trademarked and apparently they do sue people. So picante peppers, which make really good pickled alternatives, are just exploding. Jalapenos, Tabasco chilies. We have Bishop's Crown where the plant is just exploding with growth. I've never seen so many chilies growing on plants in Cape Town, and I suspect it's due to the wind. They require a lot of moisture, and when the wind is blowing 90 kilometers an hour for 2 weeks on end, 24 hours a day, the plants just literally can't put the moisture back quicker than what they're losing it. So I've always found production there to be slightly on the lower end. I'm also finding more tropical things like ginger and turmeric to just be exploding. I'm really expecting some pretty awesome harvest, even though they're in containers. And then things like brinjals, the berries have exploded with growth. Raspberries, blackberries. I've done a really cool blackberry video, which I'll tag for you so you can see. It gave lots of good fruit. But there's always been a little bit of leaf burn in Cape Town. Here in the garden route, I have 0 leaf burn and an abundance of growth. I'm putting that down to the humidity, where the dry wind is not busy pounding the leaves and busy dehydrating or burning them. So berries are going to be really, really good. And then because it's February right now, I've started all my seeds in the seedling tray, and we're going to start getting ready for winter. We're also going to start getting some things going on the farm when we can, things like garlic, onion, longer term crops that we can start getting in the ground now. So by next year, summer, spring, we'll be able to harvest some of those. So welcome to the new chapter. I look forward to sharing a lot of information with you, a lot of learnings, a lot of ideas, a lot of ifs and inspiration, ifs and buts and everything in between. And I really hope that this new chapter with container gardening and thinking about interplanting within pots is really going to help you and give you a new perspective on things. These principles can be applied within raised beds or garden beds as well. And then, very excitingly, second YouTube channel for the farm is coming soon. We have a name, we have a logo, we have land. All that we need to do now is get that project on the go. So there we'll do a lot of learnings as well. We're going to set up gardens, houses, absolutely everything. So that's going to be a really cool adventure and journey to follow as well. But in the meantime, welcome to my new version of my sustainability journey. I don't know, let's call it 2.0. So I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned, subscribe, comment, like. If you have any questions, please let me know about the move, about what I'm doing, container gardening, anything like that. I'll definitely get back to you. So until next time, happy gardening.